Idi Amin, a figure whose influence on Uganda and the global stage cannot be underestimated. Idi Amin Dada was born in Koboko, Uganda, in around 1925. He was a member of the Kokwa ethnic group. He developed a fascination with military life and its ideals. This fascination led him to enlist in the British colonial army, specifically the King's African Rifles. He joined the King's African Rifles, KAR, a regiment of the British colonial army, in 1946 as a cook. Amin's dedication and tactical acumen did not go unnoticed within the military hierarchy. His rise through the ranks was swift, as he displayed leadership skills and strategic thinking. Over the years, he moved from being a simple soldier to commanding various units, gaining valuable combat experience and honing his military strategy. Amin's formative years were marked by his participation in World War II and his involvement in conflicts such as the Mau Mau uprising in Kenya. These experiences shaped his military prowess and laid the foundation for his future rise. Welcome to the past and present. Please like, share and subscribe. In 1962, Uganda gained independence from Britain. Amin was appointed commander of the Ugandan army by President Milton Obote. He quickly rose to become one of the most powerful figures in the country. In 1971, Amin's military background played a pivotal role in the most significant event of his life. As President Milton Obote was attending a Commonwealth summit in Singapore, Amin executed a swift and calculated coup. With military precision, Amin seized control of the government, effectively ending Obote's rule and installing himself as Uganda's new leader. Initially hailed as a breath of fresh air due to the previous administration's unpopularity, Amin's rule soon descended into a period of repression and brutality. Amin's regime was characterized by brutality and corruption. He was responsible for the deaths of an estimated 300,000 people, including political opponents, intellectuals, and members of the Acholi and Longo ethnic groups. He also expelled all Asians from Uganda, which had a devastating impact on the country's economy.
I took this decision for the economy of Uganda, and I must make sure that every Ugandans get a fruit of independence. Since actually Uganda is not yet independent, I will say that, even when the British handed over on the 9th of October 1962, the Uganda is still not yet independent. Uganda will be independent after this, my decision, after, I want to see that the whole Kampala street is not full of Indians. It must be proper black, and administration in those shops is run by the Ugandans.
Would you like to get all Asians out, really, sir?
Yes, they must go to their country.
Even nationals of Uganda?
If they want to go, they are welcome to go.
What prompted this people if they don't go by the time limit?
I think they will be sitting like they are sitting on the fire. I will tell you this. You just wait after 3 months.
What will you do to them?
Okay, you will see.
In 1972, he ordered the expulsion of approximately 80,000 Asians from Uganda, causing severe economic disruptions. This marked the beginning of a series of erratic policies, human rights abuses, and persecution of political opponents. Amin's foreign policy was characterized by unpredictability and instability. He managed to sour relationships with various nations, including his neighboring states. One of the most significant events during his rule was the invasion of Tanzania in 1978. The ensuing Uganda-Tanzania war saw Amin's forces defeated, resulting in his eventual exile. In 1978, Amin invaded Tanzania, which led to a war between the two countries. Tanzanian forces eventually invaded Uganda, and ousted Amin from power in 1979. He fled to Libya, and then to Saudi Arabia, where he lived until his death in 2003. The complex persona of Idi Amin emerges as a reminder of the far-reaching consequences of unchecked power. His journey from a military career to an authoritarian regime is a cautionary tale that compels us to reflect on issues of governance, human rights, and international relations. Amin was a complex and controversial figure. He was a charismatic leader, who was popular with some Ugandans, but he was also a ruthless dictator. His legacy continues to be debated today.
I would like to say here that my word which I said, the total liberation of Africa must be put into practice. You must see that this particular point is taken very serious. Also, what I wanted in southern part of Africa is completely in Rhodesia and South Africa majority rule. But if Rhodesia and South Africa cannot accept immediate independent to the majority rule in these two countries, including Namibia, then we must really face them militarily, because we are capable of fighting against them, of liberating that country. But when I'm speaking about this, I wanted people to know that I am not against whites, but a white must accept that in these countries the majority are black, and therefore it must be majority rule. And if they are to accept majority rule, I am sure those Africans will live with them in peace and harmony. If they cannot give independence as soon as possible by peaceful means in Africa and in the Palestine, especially the Zionists, they must be faced militarily.
Thanks for watching. Well, come along with me to the next journey. Till then, please subscribe to the past and present and click the bell icon to get notified about our upcoming videos.